What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 31 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Mazdamundi campaign. So as we saw last time, we continue our attack on the Dune Kingdoms in the desert and have now taken the Springs of Eternal Life. We are poised to take Kasabar and Antok this episode, and I think we should be able to destroy the Dune Kingdoms right after that, and then decide how we move further. We're getting closer and closer to the Temple of Skulls here. Will Krokgar be alive, or will he be dead like Tic-Tac-Toe and Oxyotl? Only time will tell. Still a fair few episodes, I think, before we reach there, but we're certainly making headway. We're also almost ready to freaking finally retrofit Mazdamundi's army. It's been a long time coming, but we're almost there. The legendary unit is almost constructed, and hopefully we can get him some fun battles. Maybe we'll have him attack Scryer's home base or something like that. I have not yet decided. Or maybe we'll have him personally go deal with Krokgar. And by deal with, I hopefully mean confederate and not, kill. But we'll see. We will see. Mazda, with this amount of power, might get upset if anybody tries to actually stand against them. Anyway, before we start the actual episode, in fact, wait, we can end the turn, but while that turn is ending, last time I forgot to remind you guys that it was a 5th episode in the series, so I'm going to do that this time. Honestly, I feel like you guys are better at keeping track of that than I am at times, but anyway, this is where I tell you how important likes and comments are for a Let's Play to continue on a relatively regular schedule and to keep those updates coming, so don't forget to drop them if you're enjoying this particular campaign, and if you want to see more Total Warhammer content on the channel in general. There we are. And that's about it for the end turn. Nothing important happened with the exception of the dissolving of the trade agreement with Trace, which is unfortunate by virtue of the fact that they were giving us about 1,000 gold per turn. To Henwin, we have military access, so you could land at Shrine of Loak, heal up to full, and just sail on out afterwards. And I think we'll do that. That's what the military access is for. Oh, and we're right beside Dastan Coldeye as well. Huh. Dastan Coldeye, eh? We've got a pretty good army. Now, we technically have no reason to actually attack you because you give us nothing. Other than the fact that it might be fun to do so. Oh, is there an island right there? What the hell? It actually looked like it's part of the, it's not even part of the water. What the hell? It's really weird. Huh. I wonder if we could walk to it on the land. You know what? I'm gonna try that, just to see. It would be really interesting if you could pick it up like that. But anyway, we have other stuff to do. Mazdamundi, you need to head to Khemri. In fact, you could just regular walk over there. Right there. Walk a little bit through attrition, but I'm sure you'll be fine. 2 more turns that you gotta wait for. And oh right, the attrition on the poor ogres. Oh, you poor ogres. You're gonna get transferred over here anyway next turn. Or over the next few turns, because you're going to go into Karitral's army. Speaking of Karitral, you two are gonna have to move. You, Pradat, move through this. I don't remember if this is an actual fight or not, and if it is, can you just auto-resolve it? I don't want to take the time. No, it is not. Fell cargo. Relic Sword and Trunk of Maps. Okay, sure. Sure. Keep moving. Keep moving up here. Fast as you can go, buddy. And get ready to transfer your stuff to Mazdamundi. You're gonna go pick up some ogres. Pick up some ogres at the club. And, well, we'll deal with the Skink Chiefs later. I guess I don't really care about them. You are gonna join Gorok. What the hell's Gorok building? Oh, right. I remember now. Nakai, move through the islands. And you two. And go join Gorok, or at least soon. Farsight, favorable winds. Damn it, I just want materials at sea, game. Why won't you give me materials at sea? Just once. Have we gotten materials at sea a single time this this campaign? I feel like we haven't. Anyway, Zyri. Don't get your Carnosaur, or maybe it's time to just give them their Carnosaurs. You know what, screw it, just give them the Carnosaurs. Tough nails, just in case. Let's go Blade Master for you, because you don't really hit, you don't really have great melee attack yet, but you will, buddy. Not to worry, I assure you that you will. Otherwise, well, actually, the leadership +3 and 4 in territory, X3 of these guys might be fairly worthwhile. Even the leadership war might be worthwhile. Speaking of leadership war, let's get that. Forward scout, do we really need it? I mean, 3 Carnosaurs with forward scout might be fairly devastating. So let's get that just in case. And then 2 points. Let's go thick-skinned because you need more armor. You actually have less armor on your Carnosaur than the Saurus do in your army, which is kind of weird. Actually, no, wait, you're at 93. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm crazy. You guys should be used to it by now. Alrighty, so you're good. You're just going to get these 2 guys in here, and your army will be relatively complete, minus the fact that I want to switch around some of these Saurus. I'd like to replace these 2 Saurus Spears with 2 Saurus Warriors, but not a huge deal. Maybe we will get some elite units in there at some point. Some blessed units, rather. Alrighty, anyway, Cytochrome and the other guy, Mav Cattell. Really worried about there being like 6 armies at that place, but oh well. You. Move here. Let's see. What do we got here? And what are you doing? Aharos. Well, there's only one... There's really nothing here at Kasabar, so maybe we can separate these guys. You go to Antok. Watch there be like 6 armies here. Nope, none. Well then, you take Antok next turn, you attack Kasabar next turn. I should have done it the other way around. Because I just realized that you... well, it's too late now. Whatever, all good, all good. You guys can fix that up. Who else needs to move? Kurtril, you are good. There's some heroes to move. I guess Grendel, you've got 4 turns. I think you're fine now. Move down here to Dargoth, I guess. Since it's not like we're gonna find our Oxyodal. And then Gefeiten. Slaver's Point, 2 turns of Steel Tech. Could always use a little bit more Steel Tech. There we go. Alright, now, you leveled up. I don't know why I'm saying, it's probably a good thing. Do that. Alright, any other heroes that need to do anything? Humble Keepers, you never need to move. Money Keepers, you similarly never need to move. Oh, we got some rights up. But no rights that we care about. I guess we could do this just for the unit experience. But do we really want to spend the money for what is essentially nothing? Not really. Settlement upgrades. Spectazuma, start with you. That's why we switched you to alignment of monuments last time. Let's also get you... Well, keep your Temple Guard barracks for now, but let's make you some money. We will hold off on these 2, I think. This will give you some growth, but which does not benefit us at all anymore. So that thing doesn't matter. Switch back to alignment of crafting then. Get that tax rate right back up. Settlement upgrades. Wizard Caliph's Palace. You are in construction cost reduction and therefore will construct... Ooh, wait. Wait, I think there's a better place. Talaxlan, not you. There we go. Ancient City of Quintex. I knew I remembered one from last episode. I just didn't remember which one it was. Let's do that, and then let's switch you right back to alignment of crafting for now. There we go. Reasonably happy with that one, and that's basically all our money. Could have tried to confederate this jerk face, but I guess we'll have to try that next time. Let's also end the turn. The more turns we end quicker, the closer Mazdamundi comes to finally being retrofitted, which I've been waiting for a while myself, so let's go. And then we can finish off the Dune Kingdoms, unless they suddenly get like 6 armies up at the same time. Naggarond is pretty powerful, actually, in terms of their balance of power. Pretty impressive. Gonna be hard to retrofit these 2 armies also, as they're kind of stuck very far away from the rest of our forces. Oh well. Oh, I freaking knew there was another army somewhere around here. Damn you to hell. Oh man, what an annoyance. Oh well, auto-resolve. We'll have to rebuild that. We lost golden idols on top of that there. Bowman of Orion. An aggression pact, you say? Do we really care about your territory? Not at all. I really don't care about your territory. Will you give us... You won't give us military access, though. I mean, they'll be able to trade with us eventually. That's the thing. Fine. Fine. Do that. Non-aggression pact. An extra faction to trade with will be just fine. United against us, Moorsleeves Howlers. Where the hell are Moorsleeves Howlers? All the way up here? Who cares? Pradot has extra campaign movement range. That's lovely for him. Raise the banners alignments plus 15. I feel like it's been a while since we've got any quests. And ooh, what the hell? You're heading towards our weak little armies here, Gentleman Jenkins. Not such a gentleman after all. Let's move through the Sorcerer's Isles then. It's safer to move this way. He can't catch us if we do this. He does move fairly slowly as well. What a little jerk face. I'm like jerk face Jenkins. Where are you going? Hopefully you don't suddenly declare war on us either. I'm still very annoyed about this. You're probably going to attack Sudenburg, which can't really defend itself very well, especially if you have an elite army. I don't know how elite your army is. Okay, so here's what we do then. You're going to attack Kasabar, and you're going to auto-resolve. You are going to start moving out here to the plane of Tuskers. Oh, well, auto-resolve this. Yeah. Basically no damage. Occupy. Tower Stone, blah, blah, blah. You. Do we ignore Antok and just head down here? Watch him go for Bagar next. I don't think he'll be able to reach Bagar in a single go, though, so maybe we'll go something like this. And we'll see what he does. And we'll just have you move down here and take Antok. Are you going for Antok? I don't think you guys are at war, so we're fine. Kasabar. Ooh, we actually get the City of Bronze? Lovely. What? Unit capacity +1. High Elf Chariots. What? What are you talking about, game? I don't think we can build a High Elf Chariot, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. Why the hell would I want a High Elf Chariot? Oh, you're being very odd right now, game. Being very odd. Let's also upgrade that for more cash. High Elf Chariots. Okay. Mazdamundi. So this is what you're gonna do, buddy. You're gonna do this. Give you Saurus Warriors, this guy, this guy, this guy, this, and I think that's it. Yes. Right there. Then, you are going to recruit the Thunderous One. Yes. I want the Thunderous One in Mazdamundi's army. There we go. Nice ancient steg. Blast some thunder, finally. Then we have 5 spaces remaining, which will mean 3 blessed stegs out of 18, and then a... Wait. 3 blessed stegs? Huh. Am I missing something? Is it 3 blessed stegs or 2? 2 from here and then 1 to get transferred. And then the legendary unit will be at 19. Oh, and then the 1 unit of Blessed Temple Guard will be 20. Okay, there we go. Retrofit nearly complete. Certainly getting there. We also got to remember to get the Divine Architecture back up next turn after that Monuments thing. Okay, so I'm happy with that. You... Wait, you've already moved. Who needs to move here? To Henwin. You're done healing. Let's see if you can... Apparently not. It's gone now. It disappeared. You could attack Dastan Cold Eye if you really want to. I feel like it would be a really fun battle. It doesn't give us anything, but it's just... I just want to fight it. Let's do it. Just for fun. Fun is fun after all. War, a glorious war indeed. And it's a pretty powerful army. Close victory, eh? I like the sound of that, because it sounds like it should be a reasonably difficult fight. We'll make it a cinematic battle and fight it. Let's see, Henwin versus Dastan. Looks like he's got levels on us, so let's see how that goes for him. Fight battle, go. Alrighty, here we go. Dastan Cold Eye, one of the tougher rogue armies that is available in the game. It's not as tough as... what was that army called? Vashnar's Conquest. Vashnar's Conquest is just obnoxious. These guys are weaker than them, but... You know, they're still a fairly tough army. They got Blackguard, they got a Charybdis, they got some very good units all over the place. Now, in terms of setup, I went ahead and used our Vanguard deployment. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna find out. Oh, that's a big damn fish over there. Wow, okay. and I'm getting distracted as usual. Anyway, Vanguard deployment, we have a Chameleon Stalker and Chameleon Skink on each side, plus Ichletek, who is over here somewhere. He's gonna go around and try to grab that enemy lord while the enemy is distracted. In addition to that, we finally have the 2 Skink Chiefs who are supporting Henwin on his Engine of the Gods here, so this is pretty nice. Look at them working together, plus the Oracle sort of just hanging around, being jealous of Henwin and his plaque and his prophet and his nature as a prophet. Anyway, let us move prophetness. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Ooh, look at the misses from all of the ranged attacks there. I don't think any of them made it here. That's kind of weird. Anyway, looks like the enemy's gonna charge us with Doomfire Warlocks, both of their units of Doomfire Warlocks, which is just kind of insane. They really should have used those to charge our red crests, but if they want to charge some Ancient Basties, I guess they're more than welcome to. They're probably gonna take a lot of friendly fire damage to their own ranged units as well, but just look at that. They charged in, lost about 25% of their HP just from the charge on both units, whereas we basically didn't get hurt at all. Not sure what the hell they were thinking there. Ooh, they are going to cast some spells though. Doombolt going down onto Henwin himself and actually dishing out a fairly reasonable amount of damage there, well, in combination with the Soul Blight, I suppose, not surprisingly. Plus, we are getting hit by a lot of range firepower, and Henwin's missile resistance is at 35%, well, plus the 40% for physical resistance and the 35 ward save. He's got a lot of resistances, but he's losing a lot of HP despite that fact. His melee defense, I will admit, is a little bit low, and this is with all the buffs up right now, so certainly something to consider when buffing him up further. We also have a lot of enemies moving in, the 2 feral Manticores. I wonder what the stats are with them maxed out. 50-50 and 95 armor and 600 weapon strength. That's a really strong for a frickin' Manticore. Very nice. There's some nice damn feral Manticores. I don't remember them being that strong. Alrighty, Ichletek moving through the woods, trying to circle around and get at that Dreadlord, and our flankers should be ready to move in. The rest of our army is slowly approaching, but it's taking time. I think at this point I decided to speed them up because I saw that Henwin was getting really knocked around by all that range fire coming his way. Plus, it looks like the Charybdis is also heading in here, and the Charybdis is anti-large, really specialized for these types of units. And there we go, more focus fire onto Henwin. And there's the Charybdis coming in, plus all the Blackguard of Nagaron. I really feel like I jumped the gun here by Vanguard deploying everybody forward like this. Oops. I really just wanted to see the Ancient Basties get to work together, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, and the effect from the Engine of the Gods looks really cool. I never noticed how it would, like, power up around this, like, a circle thing that's got going on here. Yeah, that looks really cool, like a little vortex thing. Vortex of the gods. And up it goes and back down it goes, right through those Blackguard of Nagaron. Lovely. This fight is a loss, they say, but the Blackguard, well, they took a decent amount of damage there. The Charybdis is still in here, and both of the feral Manticores are there as well. However, I decided to get all of our red-crested skinks into this primary blob, because really there's not much point in surrounding the enemy here, just by virtue of the fact that the enemy is mainly concentrated around Henwin, who has taken a bit of damage. Ichletek has finally found the enemy Dreadlord here and is already dishing out that damage. Our Blessed Chameleon Skinks are also in it to win it and are going after the enemy. And similar, our Chameleon Stalkers are going to go after those range units, while our Chameleon Skinks take care of those Reaper Bolters. Yeah, we could have charged these guys with the Chameleon Stalkers as well, but I mean, the Dark Shards would probably not do very good in defending against these guys. 60 and 73 on the melee attack and defense, 123 leadership. That's pretty insane for a skink unit. Although I guess it was with a buff, huh? Even down to 116. Still pretty damn insane. Alrighty, there they go. They're going in. They're going to fight Doomfire Warlocks as well as kill these range units at the same time. Get those precursor weapons firing at the same time. It looks like a unit of Doomfire Warlocks has decided to charge our Blessed Chameleon Skinks on this side over here, but they have 61 melee defense. They may not be made for melee fighting, but they've been buffed up so much that I think they can take care of themselves just fine, especially against an enemy while they're fighting in the woods where the large units suffer a penalty. Although, wait, do the Doomfire Warlocks have anything against that? I don't remember. Do they have Strider? I think they do have Strider. But they don't have Forest thing, the Forest Fighter, whatever the hell it's called. So that means I think that they would still suffer the melee defense debuff while in the forest, right? Now, anyway, how are we doing over here? We can see that Henwin has gotten kind of beat up. He is surrounded by Blackguard, and it looks like both of the Feral Manticores are going after him. I did say that they do hit pretty hard, so it's not surprising that he's taken the damage there. Fortunately, and now we have the Basties with Revivification coming in, as well as our Red Crests to help out. I don't imagine the enemy artillery is going to be firing for too much longer. They are going to get a Doom Bolt down into our blob of Red Crests, but the Doom Bolts aren't effective at blobby units like that, so that probably didn't really do all that much, and we don't really care about. Ooh, Henwin very, very badly hurt. Really good use of these two Manticores. The AI is doing what it's supposed to. Generally, you don't want to use Manticores as single units. You sort of want to use them like Great Eagles, where you have them in pairs, or I prefer to use them in about 3 at the same time, and send them to kill high-value targets, well, like Henwin right here. So the AI, good job by using them for the proper thing that you should be using them for. Henwin's going to book it out of here a little bit. I guess I definitely should have waited for the Red Crests to come in, so that he didn't die, or didn't get this badly hurt. Fortunately, the rest of the army is just about out of the picture. Sotek has chased off and basically killed the enemy lord while taking basically no damage whatsoever himself. Enemy lord is routing, broken, and about to die. Both the flanking units did really well, taking apart a few enemies that were routing, as well as killing the range units and taking out both of those units of Reaper bolt throwers that we no longer care about. There are a couple of Dark Riders here with repeater crossbows leading away our red crested skinks on one side, but who cares? Once the rest of the army routes, it's not going to be a big deal. Honestly, surprisingly, and I don't usually see this, it's the Feral Manticores that are still on the field. I think that they're basically the only units still on the field. Everybody else has run away, and this is shocking because usually the Feral Manticores aren't that good, but quite nice in this army. And maybe they have gotten some buffs as well over time. I'm not entirely sure. It's been... Which was the last faction that I used Feral Manticores with? I'm not sure I remember. Oh wow, that was a lot of Red Crested Skinks getting knocked back by Henwin. Henwin's pissed. He's going after that Feral Manticore just because they attacked him so much. He wants it dead. Kind of funny, but unfortunately it is going to be a little bit faster than him, and then it's going to fly away, and we can't really hit it with our range. Oh well. I think he got a few good knocks in there, and this battle is over just like that. Certainly not a difficult one. The damage that we took was mainly by virtue of me, jumping the gun, as I said, and allowing our Vanguard deployed lords and heroes to take away too much damage. But hey, as long as none of them died, we'll heal up very, very quickly, and we'll be just fine. In fact, we could probably heal with some regeneration. He's healing reasonably quick while by that revivification, as well as the various healing buffs that we have. So probably could have popped an Earthblood or two on him, but it's okay. We'll heal over in the Elven territory, and I guess we can see how we did. It wasn't as long of a battle as I was hoping for, unfortunately, but hey, I think it was a fun one, even if we didn't need to fight it. Alright, once again, I will be the first to admit it. I got a little bit cocky with Henwin. I figured he has his two skink chiefs supporting him. He's going to be able to take on whatever the enemy has able to throw out. But between the Charybdis, who was targeting him, and the Feral Manticores and the two sets of Blackguard of Nagaron, they dished out a lot of damage to him. Good job to Ichlitek for easily taking out the enemy Dreadlord with basically zero issue. And otherwise, a really nice job by the Chameleon Stalkers and Skinks, who just went around the edges of the battlefield. I definitely should have waited for the rest of our Red Crests and our various Basties to go in, but the Vanguard deployment that we have with Henwin and the Skink Chief was just so damn tempting. But it's okay, it's okay. At the end of the day, we still won pretty handily. We're just gonna need to heal in Elven territory, as much as that hurts for a turn or two. So, let's exterminate them. And then let's move back. Oh, you're gonna survive, aren't you? Ah, well, whatever. We can't catch you now, can we? No. Alright, well, move away. Oh no, are you willing to peace out now? Because I don't really care about you anymore. No, you're not. Whatever. I always assume that rogue armies are a danger regardless of whether they're actually hostile or not, because they will randomly declare war on you just to try to snipe a relatively weak army. So never trust those jerks. Arcane Conduit, we definitely want to grab that, so let's move through magical reserves. We also got to remember to move through to Henwin's fighty line to get that blade shield and possibly Scarred Veteran as well, although I'd probably prefer Woundmaker just by virtue of the fact that he already has a very, very strong weapon strength. So yeah, just gotta remember to do that. Alrighty, you are good now, and oh, we have another level up here. What will we get you? Well, Notorious would be useful. Piercing shots, precise. I'd love to get jungle toxins on pretty much everybody. I mean, you already have you have auto jungle toxins, or you have auto poison on your ranged attack because you're on an ancient stag, so it's not gonna be as big of a deal. But at least it'll help you in melee as well. 12 melee attack for Gutter Fighter. I guess we gotta get that regardless of the damage coming off of your ancient stag, right? Alright, fine. Go for Gutter Fighter first. Alrighty, so you guys are good. We are unfortunately quickly running out of time, but there's probably still a few more things you can do. Mazdamundi, you have to stay here for a couple turns. Let's just set you up into encampment stance. Almost got that legendary unit. And those ogres. We'll maybe move you out there to transfer those ogres to the ogre army faster. Ooh, although, now that I think about it, the ogre army is going to need some stuff. Now, the ogre army currently has 3 units. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. So we need to build 7 Temple Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Should have started building those earlier. That's also basically all of our cash, but you know what? That's fine. We'll transfer that to Caritril, and then he will have a full stack. Lovely. Ogre army nearly ready to go, and then as we get more ogres, we'll slowly replace the Temple Guard in that army. Otherwise, I just want to double check that there's nothing to build here. Ooh, Eagle Gate can get maxed out. But do we care? I feel like we don't care. Great Mortis Delta, well, nah, get the Grand Plaza in there. Estalia, get the Grand Plaza there as well. And our money is going to be depleted very quickly like this. I guess if you want a Grand Plaza, it's Grand Plazas for everyone. You get a Grand Plaza, and you get a Grand Plaza, etc. What do we got here? Totems of Quetli, go for it. And that's all of our cash. That is indeed all of our cash. And I think that's all of our movements that we got, other than Gorok. And, ooh, Gorok, you're ready to go. Question is, where do we send you? At least you're sort of ready to go. I'm happy enough with this. 5 heroes is a lot, I will grant, but they're adding Carnosaurs and stuff to the army, so I think that's just fine. You have Honored Elder all ready to go. And this is at 30, right? Okay, let's get you Rally. What do you have, by the way? You have Proud Warrior, Saurus, yeah, fair enough. And Beast Driver, which does nothing for this army. Actually, wait, no, it buffs up the Stegs. Yeah, that's fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. This line might need adjustment. Enforcer of Order is garbage. Well, Blessing of Quetzal is fine because it's buffed to Saurus. Yeah, I'm just thinking. We obviously want to get him Blade Master instead. Thick-skinned is fine, but Enforcer of Order is trash. And he is running out of points quickly. Might have enough, might not. We'll see. We'll see how many he has left over. It's not like he needs to get anything else in the red line, because his line is pretty simple. Oh, we get even more armor for Saurus after Jungle Domination. And beautiful. Speaking of Gorok, I guess you're ready to go now, so let's send you up here together with Nakai. Nakai, grab this. Let's get some of these islands, and then we'll probably send both Nakai and Gorok out to the Skaven territories. Explore the island, auto-resolve this easily. Right there, and exterminate them for the extra research rate. Hey, Administrator, lovely, and 5k money. So I guess we haven't spent all our money. I will spend the rest of that money, however, between the episodes, because now we are most definitely out of time. I'm not going to end the turn here, but I will move any heroes or anything that needs to move and apply any skill points that need to be applied. Next episode, we will be able to get Mazdamundi out and start moving him this way for his final retrofit, i.e. Grab these units. It'll probably take a few turns, but Mazdamundi can move very, very far in a single turn, so that shouldn't take too long at all. Yeah. Especially with the buffs that Lord Croak now provides. Mazdamundi can go so damn far, so he should fairly quickly be able to move through this. Oh! Orion's camp has taken... Wait, Orion's camp doesn't like us? I thought we were friendly. What the hell's going on here? And, well... I mean, it's too late to attack him now. You want to trade?
Then remove your vile taint from the hallowed halls.
Shush. Who are you at war with? Harbinger of Disaster. What if we were to join war? Moderate, eh? Moderate. Oh, you're not fighting the dwarfs anymore. I actually thought that all these mountains would be full of Skaven. We're gonna have to declare war on these guys anyway, so we'll ask this guy for a trade agreement after we do that. And also, one thing before I call this episode, you know what I tried between the episodes last time? Where's Reichland? I tried this.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Join war against everybody that Reichland is fighting at. Still won't do a trade agreement with us. He would give us 2.4k or 3 plus some per turn. He won't even do it for joining war against 8 freaking factions. Really annoying, because I could really use all that extra cash per turn, but oh well. Maybe there's some upgrades that we can get, or maybe some gifts of the old ones or something upgrades that will eventually allow us to align with them. I don't remember if there's anything here that actually gives us any relationship bonuses. I fear that it's not the case. I still would like to get all this research done, so we really got to keep booking it through all the research that we have left here fast as we can go. But that'll have to wait for the next few episodes. With that said, as well, I guess more than the next few, to be fair. So blah, whatever I usually say. I already did the spiel at the start, so I don't have to do the longer spiel at the end. Don't forget to leave a like and comment, though, for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.